Lesson 6.3, elimination using addition or subtraction. Now, elimination is about getting rid of one variable. Okay, eliminate, the word eliminate means to get rid of something. So if you look at example number 1, you have to decide which variable do you think I can eliminate? If you're thinking x, that's right, because when you have a negative 3 and a positive 3x, you put those two together using the additive inverse, you get 0. So if you add a negative 3x and a positive 3x, that will equal 0. So now you have eliminated x from the system of equations. So then take the 4 with the negative 6, add those together, you've got negative 2. 12 and 18 make 30. So leaving you only one step, which is to divide by 2, negative 2, and you get y equals negative 15. So very quickly you've solved for y using elimination. But you can't stop there. You have to get both variables. So take your negative 15 and plug it back into one of the equations. It doesn't matter which one you plug into. You can plug into the bottom y or the top y. It's whichever one you think is easier to do. So if I use the bottom one, I'll get 3x minus 6, but 6, the y has been replaced with a negative 15, equals 18. Do some basic algebra. Negative 6 times negative 15 makes positive 90. Solve for x with subtracting 90 from both sides. And 3x equals negative 72. One final step, divide by 3, x equals negative 24. Don't forget to put as ordered pair your answer. Negative 24 goes first, comma, negative 15. And that's how you do elimination to solve a system of equations. This method is preferred if both of your equations are in standard form. And you can see both of them are in standard form because they start out x first, y second, constant on the other side. All right, so make sure you get this one down before we go on to the next slide. All right, example number 2. If you notice, which variable should I cross out? Right, I want to cross out the x's. Both of them have 4 in front. The only problem is when I add them together, I get 8. So just adding a 4 with a 4 is not going to work. Instead, I need to change one of them to a negative 4, because a negative 4 and a positive 4 don't equal 8. They equal 0. But if you change one number in that equation, you have to change the whole row. So the minus 3 is going to change into positive 3. And the 18 will have to also switch to a negative. Now you can apply elimination to the x's. And then simply add the other variables and constants together. 2 and 3 make 5y. 28 minus 18 only gives you 10. Divide by 5, and y equals 2. And then don't forget from there to go back and plug in your y into the equation you deem easiest. 4x plus 2, replace that y with a 2, equals 28. So 4 times, or 2 times 2 makes 4. Now you need to subtract 4 from both sides. So 4x equals 24. Divide by 4, x equals 6. Don't forget to put your order pair, 6, comma, 2. All right, so we got two more examples. Example number 3, if you'd like to try it by yourself first, go ahead and try that one by hitting pause. The first thing you should look at is, which variable should I cross out? Now, some people don't like this problem because they don't know what number goes in front of x or y. Well, the numbers are all 1, because when there's no number in front, the number in front is a 1. Now, if you wanted to cross out the x's, that would be acceptable, but you would have to change one of these to a negative x. However, if you notice, the y's already have a negative y and a positive y. So you don't have to change anything to cross those two out. And then you add the two x's. 1 plus 1 makes 2. 14 and 20 makes 34. Divide by 2, x equals 17. And then don't forget to take that 17 back up and plug it in. 17 plus y equals 20. Subtract 17 from both sides, and you get y equals 3. Then your ordered pair will be 17 and 3. And our final question, if you'd like to try, go ahead. Okay, so I hope you figured out that the variable that we're going to cross out is going to have to be the b, because there's a negative 3 and a positive 3. So go ahead and cross those two out. Now let's add the rest of this problem together. 2 plus 1a makes 3a. Negative 11 plus 8 makes negative 3. One step of division, and you've got your a, which is negative 1. And then take that negative 1, plug it in. Negative 1 plus 3b equals 8, plugging it into the second equation. We've got a simple two-step problem. Make that negative 1 disappear with adding 1 to both sides. Gives you 3b equals 9. Get rid of that 3 in front of the b with division, and b equals 3. Now your answer needs to be written in alphabetical order. So put the negative 1 first, followed by the 3. All right, that's it for solving systems of equation using elimination with only addition or subtraction. I hope this video was helpful.